Hey guys, it's Kelly, and today, as you can tell by the time, we're talking about Jessie Murph music video that everyone's kind of been freaking out about. And also, Michael did upload a video today talking about the arrest. I mean, he only talked about it for like the first 10 minutes of the video, but I mean, he pretty much, obviously, what we all know he was going to say, he denied it. He did admit, though, to saying to the cops that he hit Bridget, but that he lied about that, which doesn't make sense. Why would you admit to a crime you didn't commit? To me, that makes no sense, and that's just stupid. He did say they were drinking, but, you know, we know how these abuse stories works, right? You know, the victim always, you know, defends the abuser, unfortunately, because a lot of times the abuser, you know, threatens the victim to keep quiet, threatens to hurt the kids. You know, Michael could threaten to take the kids away from her or something, you know what I mean? We don't know. But I think it's important to keep in mind that Bridget is a victim. You know, not just with this, but with grooming. Like, the whole grooming thing, people need to realize that, because I was reading comments in Michael's video, and I even left my own comment, which you guys can go like it up for me if you like, get it up there so people see it. But anyways, there was people like defending Michael and stuff, which made me sick. It's like, no, Michael groomed Bridget. I don't want to hear like, oh, she lied about race. Who cares? He found out he still dated her. You know, it's bullshit. Like, he's a groomer, you know, and Bridget's his victim. And like, is it that crazy to think that he might actually hit Bridget? Probably not the first time he's done it either. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Let's be so honest here. It's just a sad situation because, you know, Bridget lied, but we have to keep in mind, Michael is the only thing Bridget knows. You know, like, where's Bridget gonna go if she leaves Michael? How's Bridget gonna support herself? You know, Michael has her so under his control, you know, and like so dependent on him that she probably, unfortunately, will never leave him because she has nothing else. She has nothing about Michael, unfortunately, and like she doesn't have a support system to help her, and it's just sad. It breaks my heart that people could defend it and defend Michael. Like, he should not be defended. But, and apparently the rest of it, like him buying curtains for his new house, which he did show the house, like, in the video. Like, him, JC, and his mom were putting up the curtains in the new house. It does look like a new house, a nice house. But, so I don't know if the real diverse thing. Someone said in the comments, which could be the case of, like, that they actually bought a new house, him and Bridget together, and they're just making it a storyline of them divorcing. But who knows? Who really knows, to be honest? But it does look like a nice house, I will say that. But anyways, so yeah, that was Michael's response. Nothing too crazy, you know, what everyone expected, let's be honest. But there was still quite a few comments that, like, you know, Michael was lying that he actually hit Bridget. Because look at the police report, listen to the 911 call. You know what I mean? That's all I have to say. But that's all I'll say for that. Anyway, so Jessie Murph, she's a musical artist. I know some of her songs. I believe she sings the song "How Could You?" I let you in when I needed space. That song. So I'm not the best singer. You crossed the line as I pushed you away. How could you? I believe that's Jessie Murph. I believe there's other songs I know by her. But she did this song called 1965. And people are outraged because there's a part in the video where it shows a sex scene. You know? Like, people on TikTok talk about, and people in the comments say, oh, I should stay carries and stuff. Like, people being so dramatic over it. It's a sex scene. You couldn't even see anything. The only thing you saw is a woman's breast. And, well, like, the side of her boob. You know? Because it was also from a distance, too. It wasn't like it was close up, but and the thing is too, like, I've seen horror movies where they literally show the woman's breast, like, don't even blur it, but literally show her whole freaking tits, you know, and people don't outrage about that, and people are like, oh, kids can see it. Number one, it's the parents' responsibility to monitor what their kids are watching, and I think people also forget, like, you can search up any scene on YouTube from a TV show or movie, any sex scene from a TV show or movie on YouTube, and it would be on YouTube. But, like, that's okay, right, to have those, you know, and people won't be, oh, it's different. How is it different? Music video from a TV show sex scene or a movie sex, you know, a movie sex scene. What is wrong with me that I can't talk today? You know what I mean? Like, what is the difference actually? You know, it's I think the part that people are outraged about, it's called 1965 by Jessie Murph. The part of the video I believe is 1 minute and 20 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. And it's only like on there for 5 seconds, you know what I mean? like, I can understand why it's like, people be kind of weirded out by it because it's something you don't expect in a music video, but it's really not that serious with people making it sound, you know what I mean? It's a sex scene, and a lot of people saying, oh, sure, it's serious and stuff. They probably have had sex themselves, well, I don't know why people are scared of sex and make sex seem like a bad thing or a taboo thing. It's really not. It's a normal part of life, and like I said, to me, it wasn't that serious. Is it rare to see something like that in the music video? Yeah, but I think it's mostly because we've never seen that in the music video before either. So it is shocking. I understand the shock of it, but people are acting like it's like the most terrible thing in the world. You know what I mean? It's like a 5-second clip of a man and a woman having sex. You know what I mean? It's like, we all know what sex is. Most of the people who have seen it have had sex before. You know what I mean? Like, people need to stop acting like sex is such a bad thing or taboo thing. And if you don't want your children watching a video, then make sure they don't watch the video. Put restrictions on their YouTube account. Only let them watch YouTube Kids. Like, you can't. The musical artists and stuff, they're not responsible for the kids. They're putting out music for people, but not for kids. Like, Jessie Murph is not for kids. For being honest here. Like, what I mean? It's your job as a parent, it's not her job. Her job is just putting out music that she enjoys and that she enjoys making, and that people will like. I never listened to the full song or anything, but yeah, I don't know. I just think people are overreacting to something that's really not a big deal, or something that's normal. I mean, there was like a little girl, and I can see why people are kind of upset about that. It was a kid in it. I think in the scene, if I remember correctly, like, it's like the little girl walks into a room and sees the man and woman having sex, which I assume was supposed to be her parents or something. I think it was the little girl who walked in. I forget, but because it was like a week ago when I watched it, a couple days ago, something like that. But it's just really not a big deal. People are just being dramatic, guys. So if you come across that on TikTok, just know people are being dramatic about it, and it's not that serious. People act like there's not worse shit you've seen on TV and movies. Let's be honest here. But that's just my opinion on the situation. I don't view it as that serious, and I view it as people being dramatic. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love you guys so much. But I mean, that's really all it. That's really it for this video. No, really nothing else to say. Can't even fucking talk. I keep stumbling my words. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you've seen that music video, let me know. If you haven't, you haven't. But it's nothing bad. It's nothing terrible. But I love you guys so much. Please follow me on my socials. Follow everyone in my description. Guys, please subscribe to me. Please like and please comment. And I will see you randomers in the next video. Peace.